All right, what's up, YouTube? So I was sitting here messing around with my HOSARON keybinds because I've been using um, I've been using the Thrustmaster joystick, and I've also been using the Thrustmaster throttle. But I don't really want to use the throttle anymore because, like, I've been talking about how I've been using the HOSARON um, and a stick, and I actually like the Logitech stick more than I like the Thrustmaster stick. But that won't matter because I have a Gladiator that is on its way and it should be here in like 3 days. So I'm kind of getting ready to send back the Thrustmaster to Amazon. I'm gonna return it because I'm not gonna use it. I used it pretty much like all week, and it's been kind of fun to use, kind of not fun to use. In the beginning, it wasn't. It was especially not fun to use because I had to figure out how to make my throttle not go in reverse. Um, I wanted it to be when it was full back, it was at zero, and when it was full forward, it was at full forward throttle. But I had it set to. I think I messed up pretty much because when I set it to forward back throttle, which is what I thought you were supposed to have it as. But with this not having a center point, um, it's hard to find center and not take off and be crashing into the hangar in behind you because you're in reverse and you didn't realize it. Um, so I finally figured out how to do that, and it was two separate ways. The first before I figured out how to do that, what I did was I set the pedals, the rudder pedals on the back. I set the rudder pedals on the back to forward and reverse, and then I set this slider to the speed limiter, which I saw somebody do in a video, and I was like, all right, well, I think I'll do that because it makes it more you know um, um, precise, or not precise. It's more accurate, so that I can not have to worry about going backwards by accident, right? So then I switched it to when I figured out how to make the throttle be zero at full back. Um, then that was fine. Uh, I tend to forget the buttons a lot. I do remember most of the buttons that I have set. Some of the buttons I forget because I don't use them that often. But I know that I mostly would remember the buttons if I set them in my HOSARON. And if I don't remember them, I have the labels here to remind me of what they are. Um, so I remove, since I have a stick now and I'm not using the mouse as my V joystick. I made the mouse uh, not activate the V joystick at all. I think I took all the axes down to zero or something like that, and I stopped the mouse from acting as the V joy, so I don't accidentally do it, and like I can like get my hand off of it and start getting used to using the stick. So I used to have roll Q and E here, but since I have a stick, I don't need that anymore. I don't need that roll there, so I removed those. Here I had R here, which was systems ready, but I don't need that because I have systems ready on the stick. Um, I have them on one of the buttons here. So I also have doors close on stick, so I actually probably can get rid of close all doors here because I don't really need that on my HOSARON because it's on the stick. So there are going to be six buttons. Well, actually, there are probably only going to be three buttons that I'm going to use because um, if I use the Logitech stick right now, at least until I get the the Gladiator, since this has these buttons here, I'll probably use these as my power triangle thing, or I may use the D-pad here as the power triangle. I was thinking about that. That might be what I do. Is change this to the power triangle. So ship engines, I can put ship engines here. flight ready. Flight ready. I want to keep my Mobi-Glass and Star Map. Actually, I think I want to get rid of Star Map because I don't need it. Actually, no. Damn. So I think Star Map is F2, right? Star Map should be F2. I think it's F2. So I'm gonna keep the Star Map on my flight HOSARON profile. Star Map. But see, the problem is that if I put flight ready here, that's where my Mobi-Glass usually is. So I don't want to put. Actually, don't want to do that. Actually, don't want to do that. I'm gonna put F1 back here. I'm gonna keep these because I press them way too often. I press them way too often, and I feel like I would turn my engines off or turn my because I guess I can't go flight unready on in space, right? I'm not sure. I'm just not gonna do that. Where else can I put flight ready that will be out of the way, not tempting to press? I mean, I could put ship engines here and then put flight ready here. Or I could switch these two. Landing gear here, easier to reach. Flight ready, I don't need to reach flight ready. Landing request. I'm gonna switch those landing requests there. I'm gonna have to remember this, but I'm switching up stuff to make it make more sense and make it more comfortable to press the buttons. So I have raise and lower ship here. That's my strafe up and down. And then on the stick, I have strafe left to right, and then throttle forward and throttle reverse. I think I kind of do want this to be my power triangle. Here and here, I'm not sure what I want to put here. We're gonna go through some of these. So like cockpit, backspace, self-destruct. Yeah. I mean, if I start getting on other people's ships, maybe I can self-destruct their ships or something like that. I don't know. Vehicles view, flight movement. Quantum travel. Quantum travel. I think it's set to. So we got mouse button 1, engage quantum drive. Press hold. Cycle master modes. This used to be my quantum drive button here. I'm gonna get rid of couple because I never use that ever. I never decouple. And if you could give me a reason why I should be using decouple, please let me know, because I feel like I would never want to use decouple. Like if I want my ship to keep moving forward, then I'll just use cruise, right? Like, and be able to control the speed. Like I don't see any reason to decouple. Please let me know if you use it and why. So here I'm going to put engage quantum drive. So I can just not change it. I don't have to change the button. I can just do mouse button 1. So I can just check it to make sure. Wait, what did I just do? What did I just do? Oh, because okay. Mouse one. Okay, that's there. But randomly clicking on things is probably not a good idea because the HOSARON will use. I can use that anywhere. Like I can click here, I can click there and bring that up as mouse button one. So I probably don't want to use mouse button one. Let's see if I have another random button that I can minus. Yeah, minus will work. Minus will work. I'm gonna change this back to keyboard. Change this to minus. Okay, and then this is gauge quantum. Um, I'll put it here. Okay, what else do we have here? Vehicles targeting. Do I want to change my targeting at all? So I have a cycle. So I have master mode changed. And I have operator mode on my. I have operator mode on my HOSARON now, so I can take operator mode off of here and make this my missile button. So right now, my vehicle weapons, vehicles, missiles, button one, launch missiles tap, launch missiles hold. I'm gonna actually cycle next missile type. I'm gonna go to my HOTAS settings and then go to vehicle weapons. No, vehicle missiles. Missiles, launch missiles, hold, button 4. So I actually want that to be this. Operator modes, we're going to change that. So that's button 2. Cycle next missile type. Button 9. I don't know which button is button 9. That's an issue. So wait, let me check and see what button is this. That is... Yeah, that's my power triangle assignment button. So I don't so let me see. So press this button. That's button 5. So 1, 2, 3. Huh. 6. Is that button 6? That's button 6. Cycle previous missile type. Button 13. 7, 9, 10. Bro, it's just a lot of buttons on here. So wait, what is this button? This button 14. So okay, that we'll just leave that there. Just leave it there. Increase number of armed missiles. Button 7. I can launch another missile. So button 2. This is launch my missiles. Weapons. Fire group 2 is button 3. I'm pretty sure this is button 3. Okay, it's button 3. Weapon group 1 is the trigger. Button 3 for weapon group 2. This is for missiles. Okay. So my let me see if I can put up desk cam. So I have right now I have this for missiles. I have this for weapon group 2. This is, and then trigger for weapon group 1. this is my targeting button, and then this is to send decoys, and then this is the detarget from stuff. Left and right, I forgot what I did put on there. So manual gimbal, cycle gimbal, assist, standard gimbal, gimbal lock modes, cycle fixed auto gimbal modes. I think I want huh. Fixed auto set. Weapon preset fire next. Missile stuff is pretty much set. So we go back to keyboard and mouse, and we're gonna do flight power, toggle power thrusters. Wait, no. We're looking for a power triangle, right? Power triangles. F5, F6, F7. Okay. F5, F6, F7. And then F8 to reset assignments. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 5. I think it should be 5, F6, 7, and then reset F8. I don't ever use this press in button, but just pressing it to reset is probably gonna be fine. Okay. F5 is weapons, engines, shields. Reset. Set triangle. What else do we need here? What else did I have set? So I had scan, view is set. View is set. Cruise is set. Engines off. Shields on and off is set. Power triangle is set. Boost is set. I don't need space brake. Landing gear is set. Quantum is set. Speed limiter I set on the throttle slider on the stick. All right. I think I'm done setting things. I think I'm done. So set cruise here. Now I have cruise set, and then I have this slider that needs to be inverted. Kind of annoying having to invert that all the time. So I think there are inversion settings. Control inversion settings for TOS 1. Flight movement. Velocity limiter. Let me see if that changes it. No, that does not change it. That's not it. That's not what it is. Probably gonna end up just leaving it like that and just like pull back on it, you know. It's not necessarily how I want it, but that's how it is. So now we have nav, QTM, and then we can change modes. SCM mode, change to missiles, change to scan mode, change to guns. Two. Then from missile mode, I have nothing to lock onto right now. But we do have a mission, comms array. Now I'm probably gonna go here. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna die. Like I'm just gonna, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna die. So we're gonna move this out of the way. We're gonna move this throttle out of the way here. Now I freed up some space. Got the HOSARON. Going to increase. So like I was thinking about increasing the speed limiter on my HOSARON some type of way. Not exactly sure how. Probably with layering, to be honest. And off. We can go into nav mode. It feels good. It feels good. It feels good so far. We're gonna go die doing this comm array. Wait, I want to check something first. SCM mode. Okay, that is the missile. That's the missile that I have. Should have like 8 of those missiles, right? Yes. All right. Back to nav mode.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
SCM mode. Oh no. My throttle is inverted. My throttle is inverted. Maybe it's just this button. I had set to invert it. Okay, yeah. I had a button set to invert it. I didn't change this? Oh. just randomly fired a wasted missile. At least I know it works. I didn't change it from scan. What is my scan? Hold up. Messed up. Ping area V. Why is V? V set to on foot. Select vehicle. See operator modes. Scanning operator mode. Ping. Light radar ping. Oh, you gotta use tab now. We're gonna change that. Change that back to V. Yes. Okay. Things be changing. Okay. Ah, there we go. All right.
Contact.
It's not what we.
Contact. Contact.
Is that it? Monitor. I think that's it. One.
Shields under fire.
Oh no. Or
Shield down.
bro, I'm gonna die.
Missile lock. Missile lock. Shield down.
Running. I don't feel like mode. Okay, set route. Nav mode. Set. Let's get out of here.
Quantum travel initiated.
All right. You can help me with any tips with dogfighting, and or what shields to get that are better, because my shields seem to go down very quickly, or like, or how to finish. I can't finish these missions anymore. Like, I don't know what it is. I can't finish these missions anymore. I'm gonna talk about it more in another video, I think, because yeah, I've been having some trouble. But that was pretty much me setting up my HOSARON now uh for flight. I haven't really touched it too much on the foot, because on foot I think it's probably fine currently. So my on foot is like sprint, grenade. You know, I don't really use grenades, jump. Like I don't, and these are my like weapons. Here's 5. I forget what 5 is for. Um, then you have, I think C is, I forget if C is heals. This is flashlight, free look, wipe visor, star map, and Moby glass. I want to stay there. This is for, I can actually get rid of that because this is the same button on my ship for view, to change your view. I probably just don't really need those. I don't ever press the thing on the bracket anyway when it says you should press bracket or whatever, accept or decline. I just don't ever press them, so I don't ever like use them. This is inventory here. But yeah, right now I don't really think I need to change anything here until I run into a problem. They're like, you know, you got, whoops, that was supposed to be, that's supposed to stay there. Reload. But yeah, the biggest thing was changing my HOSARON for flight. I still have a couple of buttons here to work with, like if I need to put anything else there. Like if I, you know, if I decide to put speed limiter in here instead of having it over here, so I don't have to take my hand off of the stick to do it. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference, I don't think, because like if I'm holding forward on the throttle, then I can adjust it here. If I'm not, and if I'm in cruise mode, I can still adjust it with this hand. I don't really need to maneuver while I'm adjusting the speed, but it would help like if I was like wanted to adjust my speed while I'm like maneuvering with the stick or something like that. So I might do that maybe. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, that's just my HOSARON Star Citizen flight configuration. If you wanna check this out, I think I'll put the profile in. Let me see if I do this. Copy to clipboard. I'll put this in the description. It's going to be a bunch of random numbers and letters. It won't, I don't think it will have the labels on them, but this will be, if you want to check and see what is what, this is how it's set up. So you can like relabel it yourself if it doesn't have the labels there. I don't think it will. It'll just have the buttons and the part that the button like placements or whatever, but it won't have the labels. So yeah, I'll put that in the description. If you have any questions about it, let me know. I'll after a while, I won't be using this anymore. Like in a few days, I'll be using the Gladiator, and then I'll probably reset or like change up the buttons. It'll probably be a very similar way like it is set up. I know it has like a red button for. Let me see if I can like, pull it up real quick. All right, so this is the one I got, the Gladiator NXT Evo Space Combat Edition right hand, but I got the premium one. So what I'm probably gonna do is, so they have a so there's like probably like 3 or 4 like weapon groups that you can do with these triggers, because there's a double press trigger. So like this will probably be, I'm probably not gonna use the second click. I don't know what I'm gonna use the second click for, but first click is gonna be, weapon one. Um, Maybe second click to fire both weapons at the same time. And then, if I want to just fire the one weapon, have the rapid fire trigger. I don't know if I want to do rapid fire trigger for um, just one of the weapons and the regular trigger for the other weapon. I think there's also a pinky button. But like the red button is definitely gonna be my missile button. Definitely gonna be my missile button. And then like I'm gonna have targeting on like targeting on one of these two. Um and then like I have it now, and then like decoys. Dude, it's gonna be kind of fun setting this up. Decoys I might put on the pinky button. Let's see if I can show the pinky button. Where's the pinky button? Okay, the pinky button is down here. There's another button over here too. So there's a B1 that is like hiding over here. That could be decoys. Um, Dude, there's a bunch of buttons on here. There's buttons down here. This could be that could be my power triangle, maybe. Most likely, yeah. I think that this might be my power triangle. Then you have speed limiter. Whatever these I might use for, I'm not sure. But yeah, we have plenty of buttons to work with. So we'll see when it gets here on Wednesday. Wednesday it should be here. So you should see some videos between, I guess, Wednesday or at least my unboxing on like Thursday or something like that, maybe. We'll see. All right, thanks for watching, and please do subscribe for more Star Citizen content and other stuff, because I'm always playing different games. You might catch me playing some Elite Dangerous, maybe some Star Wars Squadrons. Maybe Tekken, because when Lydia comes back out, I'm gonna play some more Tekken. And Wuthering Waves comes out in a week. Wuthering Waves comes out in a week, so I want to try out Wuthering Waves too. I'm a gamer, right? That's just no other way to put it. Is like I'm a gamer. I like to play games. I don't really like if a game really like pulls my attention, great. But not to say that none of these games are pulling my attention. It's the fact that like all these games are pulling my attention, and I really want to play them. There's so many different games that are coming out and that are out right now that actually I'm waiting for a lot of things. But there's a lot of stuff that's out right now that I'm like interested in, and then there's a lot of stuff that is coming out soon that I'm like kind of waiting for, like Wuthering Waves, 2XKO, the update for server meshing for Star Citizen at this point. Like there's tons of stuff. There's tons of stuff that I kind of want to play, and you can catch it here all on this channel. So yeah, there's stuff for everybody here. So subscribe, and we will keep going forward and playing games and having fun. So all right, catch you guys later. Peace.